Good morning, good morning. Sorry, I'm a minute late, but I got a late start this morning, so here we are. I'm just going to continue setting up and getting going, because I think I'm going to be the last out of this place again. Our old customers are first in line, I see again. Perhaps some screenshots there. Good morning, Jacob. Fly some. Yeah, my FPS is really nice as well. I tried a few flights with the Zibo in 4K, and you know what? Even with my machine, because I'm doing all the things that I'm doing, broadcasting and Discord and all the other stories, it's taking too much resources. So I went back to the 2K, and I tell you what, I'm pushing 50 FPS here easy. So I'm happy. I'm not going to complain about that. Gents, please help me again with my audio. During the week, I had to do a Zoom meeting that I needed to record, and I had to change all the audio settings. So if you hear anything out of place, if my voice levels and things are not the way it should be, please tell me so we can fix it, because the last thing I want is a bad audio on the video. Right, my microphone is boosted now again. The stupid Steel series always brings it down every now and then randomly. No reason for it, but anyway. So I should be much louder now. When McTrying and the other guys come in here and they start speaking, please listen to their voices as well in ATC. Thank you, Jacob. Appreciate it. Yeah, so that's about it. Right, we don't have a ground power, so we need to get that. And I think it's cold, so we better get some air in the system. Is this thing going to do that? Do that.
Ground to cockpit.
Morning,
Plan
Tommy.
acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you are ready.
Not testing anything, Jacob. No. While Zibo is not available to fix anything, if I see something, I make a note. But my head's not there. I'm just enjoying this thing.
Ground flight experts is connected and starting refueling.
Yes, Blossom, and you're going to have to behave today. You're going to have to talk to them nicely. And you're going to have to follow the rules. Otherwise, you'll have to disconnect again, sir.
Ground to flight deck, fuel is all loaded up and you're good to go.
India 5 kilo runway, push start approved, unit 1000. Standard 568, best holding my target.
Showing plan, 03 Alpha, by your thing, 1056.
Morning, Crester.
Contact L38 132, that's 325. Thank you and have a good day. Bye-bye.
Skymatix 568, fly Alpha, line up runway 03.
Line up, ready for 3, 1056.
You can use text, but
Airborne passing 2,300.
you have to keep your eye on the ball. You have to keep your eye on the ball. Otherwise, it's not going to be a nice thing. Right, weather. Information Charlie. 1,000. 1,000.
Coming south, I should line up and wait.
Right.
Skymatix 568, wind is 100 degrees 7 knots, 03, clear flight.
Just for takeoff, 1056.
Ouch, Crester. Yeah, that's not fun. By the way, I knew about it, but I didn't put 2 and 2 together. The other day I was complaining about explain real weather being stuck in the past. Is because I changed my date and time. And I knew, I've been telling everybody, you got to be careful, and then I stepped in my own trap there. You know, Clever caught himself.
Skymatix 008, okay, 6 with information Charlie on board, requesting IFR clearance as well.
So you guys must be careful, eh? Make sure.
Via RENVI 4 Bravo, departure runway 03.
Make sure when you use real weather that you are set to the correct date and time, eh? Otherwise you're going to get historical weather.
Victor 4 Bravo, departure from runway 03, talking 0236, Skymatix 008.
Skymatix 008, 3 back. Skymatix 04, contact airfield control on 132.325.
Wants to be 2325 at Skymatix 04, thank you for the coverage there, bye-bye.
Ready for pre-flight procedure.
Rovaniemi approaches, Skymatix 568, taxiing flight about 2,000.
568, carrier contact.
Please say again.
Got it. That's a good one. I haven't seen that one yet. Right, runway heading is 24.
5 kilo Romeo, taxi on point Alpha, hold short 03.
So we're loading. Our temperature is 7 degrees. Starting to get cold again. Come on. Okay, let's grab the whiteboard and the marker.
Push start approved, QNH 1000. Minä 5 kilo Romeo vai Alpha, paina runway 03. Skymatix 568, contact heavy control on 132.325. Kiitos. Skymatix 568, contact heavy control on 132.325. Good day.
Approach Skymatix 008 and 6, they're requesting start on pushback.
Skymatix 008, push start approved, QNH 1000.
QNH 1000, pushback approved.
5 kilo Romeo, wind east 100 degrees 7 knots.
Rovaniemi approach, Skymatix 001 at gate number 2, Bravo 738, requesting IFR clearance to Tallinn.
Skymatix 001, Rovaniemi radar, hello. You're clear to Tallinn, RENVI for Bravo departure, runway 03, flight level 370, squawk 3005.
Clear 2, Tallinn has filed squawk 3005, flight level 370 off runway 3 and using the Rovaniemi for Bravo departure. We also have information Charlie on board, so I forgot to mention that earlier. Skymatix 001.
Skymatix 001, confirm RENVI for Bravo departure.
Let me get the full name for you because I'm just seeing the RENV for Bravo, so let me get that name. Skymatix 001, so I see it's the RENVI for Bravo. Thank you, sorry, apologies for the pronunciation.
Skymatix 001, over is Ritska.
Lysom, my push to talk is push to mute on Discord so that I don't say the ATC version on Discord as well, so you'll only hear that on stream.
Skymatix 220, taxi calling point off, hold short 03.
Alpha, hold stop at the radio, please come in.
Hallo Gilbert, goeiemôre, welkom.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is
Hello,
driving
Andy.
out.
5 Kilo Rome at Helsinki, expect runway 15.
Good morning, Andy. Sorry, guys, everybody's talking over each other here. It's busy.
Alright, we've got everyone strapped in. Give us a ring if you need anything.
Krister, I have some high friends in places, eh?
Hawaii Alpha line up, runway 03.
Let me mute it and say it again for your auto texter. I said, I have some high friends in places.
Connect.
Pidä 5 Kilo Rome, contact Helsinki control on 132.325. Moro.
Trim up.
Big 220, wind is 100 degrees 7 knots, runway 03, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 03, start.
November and information Charlie to Saudi Online.
Tow connected.
Saudi 100
and
runway
release
to
beam
Tallinn
inserted.
via RENVI
Release
4 Saudi
parking brake.
runway 03, flight level 410, squawk 3006.
Please say again to initial line, Saudi Online.
Saudi 100, flight level 410.
Initial line 410, takeoff from 03 and finish, squawk 3006 and decided run 3 Bravo, Saudi 103.
Ja 100 read back.
Rovaniemi approach Skymatix 001, ready for push and start.
Skymatix 001, push and start approved, QNH 1000.
Push and start approved, QNH 1000, Skymatix 001.
Starting pushback. And you may
Before
start
start
the
procedure.
engines.
Request taxi clearance, runway 03.
Before start procedure.
Skymatix 008, taxi holding point Alpha, hold support runway 03.
Taxi Y Alpha, holding 03 for Skymatix 08.
Before start procedure complete.
Start number 2 engine.
Ready for before start checklist. Starting number 2 engine.
Skymatix 220, radar contact.
Twenty-five and 2. Starter cutout.
Operation complete. Set parking brake. Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Start number 1 engine.
Starting number 1 engine.
Skymatix 008, Hawaii Alpha line up, runway 03.
Y Alpha lining up runway 06 for 008.
Skymatix 220, contact Helsinki control on 132.325.
Contact control 132.325 Skymatix nearby.
Skymatix 008, wind is 100
25
degrees
and
7
2.
knots, runway 03, clear for takeoff.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Ready for before taxi procedure. Starter cutout. Engine start
Before
procedure
taxi
complete.
procedure.
Before taxi procedure. Sir, we have the conditions for icing.
This is interesting, Linda, because I don't see any precipitation anywhere except in the clouds.
Before taxi procedure complete. I am ready for before taxi checklist.
So just to humor you, do that. It's not that cold.
Passing 2000.
Skymatix 008, radar contact.
Ready for plan.
Better ask for taxi clearance. Oops.
Saudi 190, standby.
Ready stand. Saudi 190.
Skymatix 001 ready for taxi.
Skymatix 001, taxi to holding point alpha, hold short, runway 03.
Taxi holding point alpha, hold short, runway 03, Skymatix 001.
Taxi lights on.
Skymatix 008, contact Helsinki control on 132.325.
Over to Helsinki control 132.325. Thank you for your service.
Saudi 190, push and start approved, QNH 1000.
Yeah, but it is 1000 Saudi 190.
Before takeoff procedure.
Before takeoff procedure. Cabin crew, take your seats, prepare for takeoff. Before takeoff procedure complete. Ready for before takeoff checklist.
Skymatix 001 via Alpha, line up runway 03.
Yeah, line up 03, Skymatix 001.
Report taxi Saudi 190.
Approaching 03.
Saudi 190, hold taxi to holding point alpha.
Please say again. Saudi 190.
Saudi 190, back to holding point Alpha.
Runway 03 confirm.
Via Alpha, hold short runway 03, Saudi 190.
Skymatix 001, wind is 100 degrees 7 knots, runway 03, clear for takeoff.
Runway 03, cleared for takeoff, Skymatix 001.
Stabilized.
Toga.
Takeoff thrust set. knots. Throttle hold. V1. Rotate. Positive rate. Acceleration altitude.
Skymatix 001, report altitude passing.
Passing 3000, Skymatix 001.
Skymatix 001, thank you, radar contact.
Flaps 1 set.
Holding point Alpha, Saudi 190.
Saudi 190, wind is 100 degrees 7 knots, runway 03, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 03. South lane.
Approaching transition. Flaps up and set. Transition altitude.
Skymatix 001, contact healthy control on 132, decimal 325. Happy day.
For your service, sir. Much appreciated. We're going to center 132.325, Skymatix 001. Helsinki Center, Skymatix 001, passing 8,200.
Skymatix 001, Helsinki Control, good morning, radar contact, climb flight level 370.
Climbing 370, Skymatix 001. That's fine, that's fine. I'm the last one many times over, so don't let it bug you. The big thing is that you persevere, that you push through, that you learn, that you take part to become part. You know, you can't expect to become part of something if you don't partake in it, you know. That's
Flight
the big thing.
level 100.
You just go for it.
Landing lights switches off.
just climbed through 10,000. I forgot I was playing around with this landing light that's pulsing. That's it, Krister.
Helsinki, control hello, flight 110, Saudia 190.
Saudia 190, Helsinki control, radar contact, climb flight level 410.
Climb flight 410, Saudia 190.
That's correct, Krister. Very important. While we're on that subject of training and all, I don't know if you guys saw it, but I did mention on the Zibo forum on my page that I did update my training checklist. All right. And the reason I did it is because the other one was obviously very old, first of all. Yeah, no joke. And then secondly, with the addition of airside services and using the uplink and stuff in the FMC and on the tablet, it was necessary. So you guys must please go grab a new copy. It's in my private hangar for you guys anyway, and then there's a link. I changed the links in Discord. If you go to Zibo info or Skymatix info, you'll get the direct link to the training checklist as well. So you can just click it, takes you to the Google Drive, and then you can download it for yourself. So it includes all the winter SOPs and high altitude stuff, everything now. And I've taken out, there was a section on manually doing the elevation compensation stuff, which is now no longer necessary because Zibo built it into the aircraft. So a couple of changes. Some things are still the same, some things not. So overall it is an improvement. The only thing I didn't do, and I have to be honest, is I never looked at the index. The index might be wrong, wrong page numbers and stuff. I just didn't have the time to do it yet.
Calling, say again. Confirm it's Finnair 602. Finnair 602, Helsinki Control. Good morning. Go ahead. Finnair 602. I have your request. Stand by.
Ah, these clouds look lovely. Fine.
Skymatix 220, taken. Skymatix 220, approved. Report back. Finnair 602, clearance available, reports ready. Super. Finnair 602, Helsinki Control clears you to Helsinki. Runway 22, after departure, direct, solid, climb flight level 360. Report passing flight level 70, squawk 2155.
Taking to airport destination by runway 22 after takeoff direct 30. Report at flight.
Alright, there is our IVEO web eye. That is where we are from. That is where we are going. And there is a nice weather refresh for you. Yeah. So maybe weather underneath us there. Aren't you glad we can climb out above it, eh? Wow. Good morning.
Hello.
How are you?
All good, you?
Also good, sir. So you're sitting here so quiet. If I didn't look up, I wouldn't have known you here.
I just came. I just came.
Okay, okay. Well, welcome. It's nice to have you. Are you well?
Yes. I'm living the dream of a day off.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Nice. Krister says hello there on stream as well.
Yes, hello everyone.
So how many thousands of pilots have you trained on the Boeing yet? $400 pilots already. Wow, nice. Nice. Uh-huh. Hold on. I was trying to block the ATC and then I inadvertently blocked you. Sorry. Let me just quickly recap. Sasso said he trained about 400 guys. Sorry, I wanted to block the APC and then I got you there too. Okay, go ahead. The floor is yours again.
So basically, actually today is the 20th of September, and they actually started as instructor. It was middle of September 23, so that's about 2 years now.
Wow.
And consider that in the winter now we started the retraining. Winter for us started in October with the change of clock, but middle October already. If you consider between 20 to 25 days a month, and you do, if you are on a low average, at least 2 to 4 pilots each day. So that's the idea. And they are all, well, not always different, but mainly when you do recurrent of people already on the line, yes, they are all different. They are all new, let's say.
Yeah.
When you do the type rating course, of course, you take a class, let's say, and you bring 2 people or 4 people for 2-3 lessons.
Nice.
Yeah. It's nice because you meet lots of people with different background. And it's nice as well when you are then on the line and you are flying, or maybe you're doing an aircraft change in some airports, and you just meet a crew that is finishing the duty or leaving the aircraft that you're taking, and they just recognize you and say, oh yeah, you did my lesson, whatever it was, because of course they remember you.
Yes.
But you had so many students in 1 month that is difficult.
Yeah, you can't do them all.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, you just try to focus on something. But it's nice. I will really strongly suggest whenever I talk with someone, if they say to me, oh, why you went for the instructor instead of going for the command upgrade, to be completely honest, sometimes when you are on the right seat or when you go into the left seat, is a matter of responsibility, yes. Is the authority, yes. But luckily, the day-to-day operation, you don't face all the emergencies, all the unusual stuff, which is what we do every day in the sim. So in terms of what I'm gaining being an instructor is a lot. We cannot describe in words what you gain from sitting behind 2 students. It's just impossible.
Yeah.
Which is at the end the core of CRM that we have in aviation.
Yeah.
By the way, I got my radar rating on VATSIM.
Okay.
So you will find me opening radar somewhere over Italy in the next days. It's been tough, but it's been interesting. And it's been interesting because now going or flying over Italy, then I start to say to the captain, no, you know, they have this radar beam over there, so if we go quicker down, then we get the shot. They're like looking at me like if I'm crazy. But it works.
503, health station control. Good
You can get a shortcut.
Yeah.
Destination via Akvel to Delta, departure, runway 19er, climb, thereafter airway Tango 25, climb flight level 360.
It was fun the other day. We were departing Milan, Bergamo, and we had, which is something now that could be interesting also during the stream, because I mean it's something that we don't think during the simulator, during when you're flying in the sim. So there is this departure in Bergamo, which is basically straight out on a west direction.
Okay.
About heading to track 264, which basically completely cut the departure of Linate, which is next to Bergamo.
Okay.
So what I said to the captain was, instead of speeding up, so do the usual bug up at 3,000 feet AGL, which is a noise 1 departure, I said, do the bug up, but then usually when we have flaps up no lights, what we do, we accelerate the aircraft to 50 knots below 100, unless we have a free speed by ATC, because the TMA is category Charlie or whatever the category is, so you can speed up. Said to him, instead of speeding up, let's maintain 220, so just above the up speed. In this way, the aircraft will have a huge climb rate. When I say huge, I say around 3,500, 3,000 feet a minute.
Yeah.
So as soon as we clear the departure of Linate, because we are above them, then we're going to get the shortcut towards the Alps. And he was looking at me, he said, okay, let's try this. And it worked.
Yes.
Because as soon as we were just before the extended runway of Linate, we got the shortcut to the right, because the departing traffic were below us.
Yeah.
So that was nice.
That is amazing. I remember a couple of years ago, I took off at Porto, and you told me that trick to stay around about 220 and then climb like hell. I remember that day very well.
You know, I mean, guys, if you look at and that's why a small briefing is important. If you look at the SID charts, don't just load the SID on the FMC, but look in plan mode. We have a fantastic plan mode in the navigation display. So if you see that your track, that you are departing, let's say your routing goes to the west, and you are departing on an easterly direction, why I should accelerate to 250 and then turn back? What's the point? It's better to maintain 220, which is a safe speed above the up speed, 230 if you are really heavy, and then I create an important rate of climb, but I'm not doing lots of track in the wrong direction.
Yeah.
So,
very nice.
Yeah.
Neil, I don't know if I said morning to you, morning, and then also Scottish controller, good morning. Okay, yeah, I noticed the tower is open. Thank you very much. Yeah, so you know, when we as flight simmers get into the aircraft, you know, a lot of the guys don't worry about the planning, they rely on automation. They click through to get the dispatch document and the little file they upload into the FMC, and they just sit back and relax. You know, for a lot of guys, that's good enough.
Yeah, absolutely.
But when we have guys like you involved and stuff, it's so nice for me at least, and I know there's a couple of other guys, to actually learn more, to understand more, and to realize why you do certain things or why you do not do certain things.
Now, Nico, are you in the cruise?
Yes.
Okay, so there is a nice question from Christer there. When doing this climb rate, I also find ATC give me shortcuts more often on SIT. So now what I would like to do, if you agree, is I share my screen on fantastic, superb, magic Discord. And I want to show you what I say regarding the radar minima, which is something that is not really used by pilot because you rely on the radar. Or you rely on the procedure, which of course is based on the radar minima and terrain separation. So let me do one thing. So if I put this one here, that's me. Share Navigraph. Okay, you should be able to see.
It's still loading.
Okay, it's thinking.
I'll share it now.
Yeah, because it's really, I mean, it's perfect with the question of Krista. there.
Ooh. Hold a second. I need to find the right thing here to share this. Okay. And share. Let me just make it nice and big on the screen.
Yeah.
Right, all yours. You can chat with it.
Fantastic. So basically, as you can see here, that's Navigraph, guys. So that's whatever you use to find your charts for departure. Now, let's imagine we are departing from Catania, Lima India Charlie Charlie. And let's say our SID is, I don't know, let's make it the Libro departure, okay? So actually we are departing from runway 08. So as you can see here, this is the track, 081. And then you are going basically in the wrong direction because then you need to complete a turn towards Libro. Okay. As you can see, in fact, already when you load this SID in the legs page, you should get a speed restriction to 10 knots, which is basically based on the idea of there is no point in speeding up if you're going in the wrong direction. Plus, they put it as a kind of rule into the procedure for terrain separation. What I'm saying is, if you now go into ref section, you will find another chart which is called radar minimum altitudes. This is what ATC will have on his radar, basically, on the radar screen. In other words, to make it really simple, if I'm in this area, the radar minimum is 2,000 feet, which means I cannot descend a traffic below 2,000 feet. I'm talking about IFR traffic. Here, 3,000, 4,000, 5,500, and so on. So that is your minimum altitude in terms of clearance. That's why sometimes ATC keep you high on a point compared with the profile built by the Magic VNAV. That's because they reach their radar minima. And sometimes in the real communication, you can find Skymatix 5, I don't know, if I'm here, for instance, descend 110, further descend in, I don't know, 3 miles, 4 miles, to radar minima. So, if I look at these charts, if I'm departing on that Libro departure, Libro is around here, okay, between 7,000 in this area. What I know is that the radar minimum initially would be 2,000, then 3,000, then 4,000, then 7,000. In other words, the quickest I reach 7,000, the easier will be for ATC. Of course, it depends on the other traffic, but the easier will be for him to give me a shortcut with a right turn direct to Libro. I don't know if this makes sense, but that's exactly what ATC does.
Perfect.
Radar minima charts is what ATC is using to guide the descent, the climb, or the eventual shortcut to the other traffic. That's it. And you can find this page for every airport, basically. Where are you going now? Tallinn. Tululu?
Yeah, I'm going to Tallinn.
0826 is the runway, yeah?
Yeah, 26.
Yeah. So here I cannot find the radar minima for some reason.
I think it's because it's basically sea level and there's no mountains there. No big mountains.
So it would be all like 2,000 or 3,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense. Oh, I remember this airport.
I like Tallinn. Tallinn's always
It's really
been
nice. It's really nice. And the other thing is, when you land, I remember I've been there recently. We landed runway 26, so then you take the exit over here, Bravo, and then you go straight into the stand, which is really nice because you don't have to do like crazy braking because you have around 3,000 meters, and there's a nice speed exit as well. I remember ATC gave us fantastic shortcut, and we ended up closing at around 8 miles over here. It was really nice. Yes, NSA's 2,200 was nothing, so it was nice. That's it. Sorry, I thought it was just interesting.
No, we all do. We all do. You must never apologize. It's nice. Thank you very much.
Pleasure. Now, screen. Stop.
I sometimes miss the old days, you know. Lockdown was a crap period, but we had good times in the sim, you know. We had lots of time with each other.
I remember, man.
Share so much with each other. It's difficult to do now. It's not the same.
It's difficult, yeah.
Flight level 360, you're free to stop at 350 and continue climbing when needed.
I'm just checking myself here on via WebEye. The ATC obviously had my flight plan, but WebEye says I didn't file one. Very interesting.
Ready for takeoff? Okay.
Check, close, hold. Oh, check, close, and off.
250, taxi, holding point Alpha.
I make excellent landings when I concentrate. When I don't concentrate, it's like a dog's breakfast. A real pilot here from South Africa asked me the other day, you know, something in the lines of, why am I always too high when I come into land? And it was so easy to answer him, because I'm talking too much. I'm not concentrating. You know, I'm sitting here chatting with everybody, and the aircraft's doing its things, and the next moment, ooh, craziness. Now I need to dive. You got your simulator set up again, Sasso, or not yet?
Yeah, I have explained, but that's about it. I have, of course, the Zibo. I did all the update and everything. The problem is planning a flight, and especially now that I'm flying a lot, you know, flying in the sim as well. Bit too much, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. I know exactly.
Yeah.
You don't have wedding plans yet?
Wedding?
Yeah. I'm just asking. You don't have plans yet?
Well, no. I can say my girlfriend is coming to live with me.
Okay.
So she's moving in my house, which means I'm gonna have even more. Yeah, let's say.
Yeah, I understand.
Less space. Yeah,
yes.
You know what I mean.
Yeah.
But other than that, no. Not for now. Let's see.
Skymatix 568, my bad. I thought I gave you the descent already. When ready, descent flight level 220.
When ready, descent flight level 220.
Christer says you need to put flowers on the table now.
I know, Christer, I know.
Yes, I tell you, the women make a big difference in your life.
Oh, yeah. I already saw. We were living together, so I can imagine now. The good thing is that she's in aviation as well. So that helped, let's say.
Okay. Also pilot?
No, she's cabin crew supervisor.
Okay.
Helsinki Control, enter 2503, request for backtrack runway 19er.
Enter 2503, wind 250 degrees, 9 knots, variable between 210 and 300 degrees. Line up runway 19er via backtrack, report ready for departure.
Right, 121 nautical miles. Let's start setting up. Information Juliet. 248.11 not spoken before, spoken at 13.
Is it Tallinn?
Yeah. Yep.
Runway 26 in use.
Yes.
Yes, Brooklyn 1300. Is a bit too close for a visual approach. The other day I went to Newcastle and the local QNH was 987 to Pascal.
Okay, that's low.
And was, yeah, they even, I think they released a nota saying to the pilots, pay attention when changing between standard and local QNH, because you're gonna gain or lose around 1,000 feet, 1,200 feet.
Yeah.
I think 27 times whatever the difference is. Yeah, that was interesting.
Sure. Oh, look at my crap. Oh, I'm not sharing on screen here. Hold on. This is a nice crab today. Wow.
Yeah.
Right, so frequencies. Forces. E35.
Skymatix 04, we're approaching flight level 220.
4, Roger, I can't give you any further descent for 2 minutes, so you may want to slow down and I'll get you down in as soon as I can.
Thank you, Krister. Bye-bye. Bye, Krister.
Bye-bye.
Right, we have to wait for our altitude story.
Enter 2503, wind 250 degrees, 9 knots, variable between 210 and 300 degrees, runway 19er, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, enter 2503.
Time, Matt. Four, flight level 150.
Down to 150, Skymatix 0.
Skymatix 04, speed 220 knots.
220 knots for Skymatix 0.
Spinner 5 Kilo Romeo, caution, next 18 track miles below flight level 100, uncontrolled airspace. Descend 5,000 feet, QNH 1005, no reported traffic.
And we are airborne, enter 2503.
Thank you, Tommy. I just noticed that as you mention it. Mika.
Down 120 and contact in tower control, what's report reaching flight Skymatix 04. Thank you for the coverage, sir. Bye bye.
Skymatix 568, descend flight level 120.
Flight level 120, coming ready for
Skymatix 220, descend flight level 150.
Helsinki control, enter 2503 airborne.
Enter 2503, Helsinki control. Radar contact at 4,000 feet. Climb flight level 360.
Flight level 360, enter 2503.
Yeah, it's nice, Scotsman. It's nice. The clouds are looking really cool. No, Scotsman. No. This is just for me. It was a birthday gift. Good morning, Ray. Welcome.
Finnair 5 Kilo Romeo, disregard.
Tommy, we had some reflection on the radar. It was more to our right. If you look at the weather, it's mostly below us, so there's plenty of weather.
2,000 feet via Elkon cleared island, approach runway 15, report localizer.
We're just above it, and we'll stay above it mostly, it seems.
Ready for descent to Zibomod.
Ready for descent procedure.
Audi 190, welcome. Skymatix 568, please direct Tango November 460 and contact Tallinn control frequency 135 decimal correction 134 decimal 325. Skymatix 568, proceed direct Tango November 460 and contact Tallinn control frequency 134 decimal 325.
Direct Tango November 460, contact control at 134 decimal 325.
Yeah, the winds is 240 at 11 knots. Let me see what the components of that will be.
20 degrees off should be 9 knots.
Yeah, it's 10 at 4 according to the desktop charts. 10 nose 4 side from the left.
Yeah, because the runways is roughly
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
By accident.
257?
Oh, okay.
Sorry, you're breaking up a little bit. Yeah, the runway is 26. I'll check the
261.
actual. Yeah,
Saudi
that's it,
190,
261.
descend flight level 200.
Let's just look at my MCP. I set it up already. It is 261.
No, it's a nice airport, that one. Always good. Which arrival do you have there? The star.
See? DOBAN 1 Lima.
602, confirm your requesting flight level 31.
Yes, we have a set time.
Ah, you're coming from the north.
Yeah. Rovaniemi.
Finnair 602, climb flight level 350.
350.
So what you can plan, which is what I would do if I'm flying these, from Tango November 471, a direct routing to the Fox India 26. In this way, you keep yourself covered in case you get shortcuts with ATC.
Well, the thing is just that the ATC is going to give us something to do, so we'll see.
Oh, is he online?
Yeah, we've got center and tower.
That's nice. Yes, but that's what you can do regardless of ATC. Because at least your top of the sand in this way keep you safe for a shortcut, which is the best you can get. If you get more track miles, then happy days. We can play with vertical speed so we don't level off.
So what do you want me to do?
So what I would do in a situation like this will be to set the Fox India 26 after Tango November 460, we'll say. That's it. Now, delete, don't execute. Delete 2002, oh actually, sorry, erase this, because we do have a speed restriction at the 460, so we can't do that. So erase. Now, go in plan mode. Good. Now, Tango November 460, select that.
Finnair 5 Kilo Romeo, wind
Slash minus 3. So I'm creating a custom waypoint. Yeah, over Tango November 460. Execute. Now we set the MOCX after the point we just created. The 401.
401, that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah. Good. So that's the shortcut. Don't execute. Don't execute. We just need to put the altitude restriction. So, to make these happen, we have just step through so we can see it on the navigation display. Yeah. You zoom in a bit. Yeah, that's it, guys. So that's the shortcut that we are aiming to receive. So now what I want to do is 401 is a 4200. So erase this. Erase. So Tango November 401 is actually already good because it's 4,100. Anyway, what we do is slash. So just type slash 4,200 B or below and put it next to the 401. That's it, execute. In this way, if we get a direct routing or vectors, we can keep that waypoint with that altitude restriction, and we know that altitude will keep us good for a shortcut to MOCX. Now you can start your descent because I think you just crossed the top of the descent. So now, here a trick. So go into VNAV because we just crossed the top of the descent. So
No, wait, you want to go here to VNAV?
Yeah, FMC, VNAV. Now, because we crossed the top of the descent, you can see there it says minus 1.5, etc. So go in next page, so in the descent page. Let's increase our rate of descent, so it will calculate a new top of descent in front of us. Let's make 0.785 slash 290 and put it in the target. So now,
where's target
speed? Target speed, there. Up, the one up. Sorry. That's it, there, execute. This should calculate a new top of descent in front of us. There you go. Now you have a new top of descent. Reset your MCP.
Okay, we need to get clearance from ITC, so stand by.
Okay.
Helsinki Control, Skymatix 001, requesting descent.
Skymatix 001, descent flight level 200.
Descent 200, Skymatix 001.
Okay.
Spinner 5 Kilo Romeo, via Alpha Delta, taxi stand 20.
Morning, Vaughan.
Stop the speed brake, it's not needed. It will recapture the path anyway because the Mach is increasing your knots.
Skymatix 008, Tallinn control, frequency 134.
I'm aware, I just wanted to help it a little bit, but it's fine.
Yeah.
So 134, difference C25, and thank you very much for your subscribe.
Oh, wow, look at that. It's crazy. Up, down, up, down. It's probably one of those conditional waypoints or something like that.
So in this case, what you can do, you can go into the target again and reduce it to 0.77 for instance, or 0.775. There you go. There, execute, and see what the path does.
You're making us clever.
Yeah, I mean, that's one way, you know. A reactive would be, okay, we just crossed the top of the sand, we start the sand, we go down in level change, speed brake to recover. Another way would be, unless we have a speed restriction by ATC, if I cross my top of the sand, which is a target speed of 270 or whatever it was, I just increase my target speed, and this way we calculate a new top of the sand. And if I increase the speed, the new top of the sand will be in front of me.
Yes. Clever. Very nice. Like that.
Right now, 602, ultimate for 10 minutes.
go into the Lex page and update the DOBAN. Just put the DOBAN again on top and execute. And this should recalculate the path as well. Good. When you get, guys, that's from real as well, when you get a huge direct routing, like more than 100 miles, update the point a couple of times, because this will calculate the path as well.
Thank you.
So they are 190, contact Tallinn, control frequency 134.325.
Contact the 134.325 and free, thank you for service. Ciao, Rovaniemi.
Nice on that path now, Sasso.
Skymatix 001, descent flight level 120.
Flight level 120, Skymatix 001.
Skymatix 001, cleared, DOBAN 1, Lima arrival, runway 26.
Clear DOBAN 1 arrival for runway 26, Skymatix 001. On Lima. He said 120. Yeah, I know you'd like that, hey Scotsman.
I would love to have an instructor panel.
Mm-hmm.
There is something missing on the airport button on the navigation display.
Skymatix 001, contact Tallinn, control frequency 134.325. Have a nice landing, bye bye.
Thank you for your service, much appreciated that you guys gave your time. 134.325, Skymatix 001.
November 460 and descend to 5,000 feet, QNH 1008.
Now I'm starting to build my mental picture, Nico. There is a traffic going to 460, so which is in front of us.
Sasha, I'm looking at the Iveo web. We've got plenty of room between us.
Contact Tallinn Tower 135.905. Have a nice day.
Contact Tower 135.905.
Tallinn Control, good morning, Skymatix 001, passing flight level 167.
Skymatix 001 Tallinn, good morning, radar contact. Fly direct Tango November 460 and continue descent to altitude 5,000 feet. QNH 1008.
Direct Tango November 460 and going down to 5,000 on QNH 1008, Skymatix 001. You just turned me to 460. Tango November 460.
Yeah, perfect.
There.
Now we do need to do the job again before. That's what we did before. So let's go step by step. Altitude, QNH.
Yeah, there's QNH, there's altitude
That's
5,000, there's your QNH.
Now look at the speed. Look at the speed.
Yeah.
So now what you need to do is to freeze the speed. So open speed intervent, freeze it at 320. Okay. 320. Hold it there. That's it. That will do the job. Now, go into the legs page. 460 minus 3 again.
Skymatix 008, descend to 2,200 feet and cleared for ILS approach runway 26. Report localize.
Minus?
Minus 3. Slash minus 3.
For runway 26, so reporting localizer.
Over there and execute. Good.
And 008, advise if you need delay vectors for descending.
After the 404.
I need vectors for the
Let's wait. Don't execute. No, you don't need to execute.
Yeah, you're too slow. Anyway, don't worry. I'm too fast.
Tango November 460, then type Tango November 460 after the 404.
Yeah.
Execute. Then Tango November 551.
Yeah.
After the 460.
Yeah.
Then connect with the MOCX. Good. Execute. MOCX, which is the initial approach fix, set a speed of 185B slash. Now is a speed, so is on the left. So you need to type 185 B slash, and this will go as a speed. There, boom, execute. In this way, the FMC will keep recalculating the decel point based on that restriction, which now is magenta. Now,
008, excellent. Contact Tallinn Tower, 135.905.
Sorry, ITC is talking over you.
Don't
Say
worry.
again?
Thank you very much.
MOCX
Yeah.
after 404, but do not execute.
Saudia 190, continue descent to
Let's just see the
2,200 feet and via standard arrival clear ILS approach runway 26. Report localized.
So slash 4,400B next to the 404. Execute. Boom. Now you are high, speed break.
All right, give me a second. All right, that's just the ITC that wanted to chat with me.
Okay, we need to do a bit of high energy management. So go vertical speed. Reduce the rate of descent to 500. Keep the speed brake out. Good. Speed to 20 knots. In this way, we reduce the rate. We're gonna become altitude on path, but we are reducing the speed, so then we start recovering with the flap. Go into VNAV descent page. VNAV descend. Target speed 220. So instead of 290, make it 220, which is what we are reducing for. At the top.
That one.
There.
Yes.
There. Yes. Execute. Perfect. In this way now the path, don't worry, 1300 is good, because with 220 now we're going to extend the flap. So wait to reach 220, As soon as you are below 230, level change.
200 feet via standard arrival cleared ILS 26, report local.
I will descend 2,200 feet via the standard arrival and will report the localizer Skymatix 001.
Okay, level change. Keep the speed brake, but now we don't get the shortcut. So go into the legs page and put 460 on top. Because we are not getting the shortcut, so we don't need the 4,400 anymore. Now we recalculate the path. Maintain 220. The path is coming back. As soon as he's back, Mr. VNAV and stow the speed brake. And you are spot on. So we prepared ourselves for a possible shortcut. We didn't get the shortcut, so we put 460 again on top.
Transition level. Ready for approach checklist.
Alright, for the guys asking questions in the comments, please just hang tight. When I'm on the ground, I'll come back, read your questions and then answer them, okay? My hands are just a bit full, I'm concentrating the side a bit.
Okay, now look, we are still high, we are approaching the base turn. Flap 1, hold the 220 knots. That's it, hold it there. Just keep it. Reduce the range on the navigation display so we can see better, because we have the traffic in front, so we need to maintain the separation. Reduce 200 knots on the speed. Okay, let's see the path. He's recovering, you see? That's the beautiness of having flap and speed brake. So hold it as it is. Let's wait. He's not reducing because he's approaching 200 and then it will pitch down again. You see on the vertical speed.
Yes, yes.
Now we want to present ourselves with 185 at Mokex.
We need to over the 5. Have a nice day.
So, flap 5. Hold the speed at 200. Look at the path. Look how quickly the path is coming back.
Yes.
Keep the speed brake out and start reducing gently to the flap 1 speed. Hold it there. VNAV. Speed intervent. Hold the speed brake so we bleed off the speed. Heading 261 and you can press approach, my friend. Boom. Speed is good, stow the speed brake. That's it, man.
Just call it ATC, tell them I'm on the localizer when we've wings level.
Localizer runway 37.
And Skymatix 001, we're on the localizer for runway 26.
Skymatix 001, contact Tallinn Tower 135.905. Have a nice day.
Thank you, sir. We'll contact our Skymatix 001 and thank you for your service. Much appreciated. Sure, what happened there? I'm not putting any controller inputs. Huh?
Saudi 190 heavy, Tallinn Tower good after the wind 25 degrees, 12 knots, runway 26 clear to land.
I would say final approach speed, Nico, drop the gear because you are catching up with the guys in front. Yeah,
and
go to the landing flap and slow down.
After touchdown, vacate the runway at the end on Bravo.
Ready for landing checklist.
Radio altimeter.
Exit runway Bravo. Saudi 19.
Yeah.
German Cargo 5 Hotel Tango, give way to the Airbus 320 Skymatix ahead, passing from your right to left. When clear, taxi, holding point runway 26, veer Alpha, Alpha 1.
Someone else sounds like a giveaway to Airbus A320
And that is our go around altitude is to do as well, so in case we need to do a go around.
Go around will be climb on track 261, 2200, then Portland.
Yes.
Tallinn approach. Oh,
That's
good.
it.
So it will be go around, flat 15, press toga, the auto throttle will set thrust for you. And then the autopilot will disconnect, so gently pitch into the flight director. It could be we need to do a go around, huh?
Looks like it. That's why I'm sitting upright already.
No problem, man. No problem. If the autopilot disconnect, flap 15, rotate to the flight director, and then get the flap 5 when you are climbing away. And then we stay on flap 5 until we level off at 2200 because it's gonna come very quickly.
Mm-hmm. Did I speak to the tower already or not? No, I don't think so. Tallinn Tower, good morning, Skymatix 001. We on a 3.5 nautical mile finals, Boeing 738.
Skymatix 001, Tallinn Tower, good afternoon. Continue approach to number 2, caution wake turbulence from Boeing 789er. Winds to 50 degrees, 12 knots. Expect late landing clearance.
1,000 feet, stabilized.
Okay, so we're at minimum approach speed, expecting late landing clearance and acknowledge wind caution, Skymatix 001.
That would explain the yo-yo on the ILS, the wake turbulence.
Yes.
We were less than 5 miles from the guy.
Yeah.
And so the 190 heavy and continue taxi, hold short Alpha 5.
Should be good for landing.
If the guy moves, looks like he's off the runway, so.
Skymatix 001, wind 250 degrees, 12 knots, runway 26, clear to land.
Runway 26, clear to land, Skymatix 001.
400.
Nice. Now, look inside, fly the flight director, small glance outside from the center line, inside from the rate of descent. Speed is good.
200.
Keep descending, touchdown zone fixed in the window. Look outside now. Keep descending.
100.
Good. 50 feet, look at the end, and enjoy the flare.
30.
Easy on the thrust. Just hold, don't pull, just hold. Hold the nose, it will sit down.
Speed break up.
So.
Pleasure.
Germany Air Force 5 Hotel Tango, runway 26, line up and wait.
6 mile of range, German Air Force 5 Hotel Tango.
Skymatix 001, welcome to Tallinn, keep vacate right when able.
Okay, manual braking. Ground speed below 30. We vacate to the right.
Great landing.
Nice.
You are professional.
Brakes off and they will go.
Just clear. Thank you, sir. We'll vacate to the right. Yes, Skymatix 001.
Love it.
Brilliant.
Skymatix 001, stand Mike 27, taxi Alpha, Mike Charlie and Mike.
Alpha Mike, Charlie and Mike, and the stand number again, sir?
Skymatix 001, that's stand Mike 27.
Stand Mike 27, Skymatix 001. Right, after landing procedure.
After landing procedure.
Thank you, Linda.
Germany Air Force 5 Hotel Tango, heavy caution wake turbulence, winds to 50 degrees, 12 knots, runway 26, clear for takeoff.
Runway 26, clear takeoff for German Air Force 5 Hotel Tango.
After landing, procedure complete.
So he said Mike 27 is 28.
He's on the north, top of it. Mike
there
27.
We go. There's Mike 27. Thank you so much.
So basically straight on the main taxiway, right on the Mike Charlie, and then Mike 27 is going to be there.
Flaps up and set.
Yep.
Flap has been upset.
Yeah.
Guys, you can do so many things with these aircraft.
Yeah, it's wonderful. But you know what? It doesn't help you've got all the best tools in the world. If you don't know how to use the tool, it's useless.
Yeah.
You know, you need the
that's
training.
the high energy, well, I would not call high energy, but technically yes. High energy approach prevention is what we did initially with planning the shortcut on the legs page. And the high energy recovery has been what we did with the level change, speed brake and flap to recover the path, but as well present ourselves with a sensible speed on final. Because you don't want to, I mean, it would be easier to just go 300 knots, nose down, immediately you will recover those 400 feet. But that's not what we need to do when we are at 10 miles or 12 miles on final. We need rather to use the drag on the flaps with the level change and speed brake to regain our path, but reducing our speed as well. It works. It's not an Airbus. It's not Airbus. Sorry. I said that word. Sorry.
Yeah, this was an amazing flight. Thank you to all the ATC guys. Thank you to all the pilots and all the viewers. Sasso, you were amazing. Thank you for making me work so hard. Now I just need to see.
A pleasure, man.
It was really nice. Not like the good old days.
Saudi Air 190 Heavy, thank you very much for flying to Town today. Enjoy your day. See you next time.
Thank you for service. Bye bye. Saudi Air 190.
27. There it is. Oh, look at that fleet.
Yeah, amazing. We've got some good guys here.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, I like it. I must be honest. You know, we've come such a long way, me and Sasso and the guys here. You know, so many things in the Zibo mod wouldn't have been there if it wasn't for Sasso. Sorry, Sasso, I'm blowing your trumpet a little bit. No, you gave us so much information to help us to make this thing so good. You know, you've been instrumental, and to have you on board actually guiding me, it's a privilege. It's an honor, you know. So, yeah, all part
My
of the
pleasure,
fun.
guys, to do a fantastic instrumental music approach.
Yes. So, yeah. Phew. Okay, now I can relax a little bit. The calmness that just came over me.
You were waiting on final, huh? Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, you were waiting on final, huh?
Yeah, my hands are a bit sweaty now. Anyway, let's get the shutdown procedure. Let's get it to do a little bit.
Shutdown procedure.
Approach. Ooh, landing is excellent. Brilliant. 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 Let's see if I can see details. Where do we get the details here? Summary will be at the end of the
Just
flight.
press on approach rating. Exceed the VMO speed. Does it mean?
I don't know what. I don't know where it saw that.
Shutdown procedure complete.
Looking for my landing rate if I can find it here somewhere.
Ready for shutdown
Good choice
checklist.
of flight, Nico. Thank you.
Oh, welcome. Landing rate 114.87 foot per minute.
Ah.
Not going to upset you and give you.
Why no? Hola.
It could have been the 300 knots under the 10,000. I don't know. It's possible.
No, I guess it's more the flaps.
Yeah.
Could be.
Yeah. Anyway, let me just thank ATC. Tallinn Tower, Skymatix 001. Thank you very much on behalf of the whole Skymatix VA, everybody here watching on YouTube, everybody on Discord and so on. So thank you for your time, gentlemen, and hope to see you guys soon again. Bye-bye.
Skymatix 001 and to the VA, thank you very much for flying in again. I will pass you the guard on to the Nordic division as well, and we'll see you again soon. So until next time, it's been a pleasure.
Awesome. Are we all here? Did we all make it? Oh, some have left already again.
Well, I've got the photograph, Nico. I've got a nice photograph, in fact. No, 6 out of 7. I don't know what happened to the...
Okay. Right, let me disconnect as well. Right, let me go back to the replay here and then read some of the... What's happening? So, Alt R. Go and look at some of those questions you guys had. Alright, let's see. Morning, Jet Power. Utkarsh, why did you remove the deadband? We didn't remove anything. Any changes that you are experiencing now is because of the weather model that has changed. Okay, so it wasn't us. We said that once laminar settles, Twixter, Zibo and us guys will get involved again, and then we'll tune something if we need to tune something, but until then, it wasn't us. Jerry, good morning. Yeah, but the clouds are nice, I agree. Transmitter, good morning, welcome. Do you know when level up 737? Okay, there is no update at this point in time because Zibo does not have the time to do it. He needs to create a new ACF file for level up to introduce the weather radar and everything. And he said that he's just too busy. He'll get to it as soon as he possibly can get to it. Right, awesome. Yeah. Train simmer, sorry, not transmitter. Train simmer. Listen, yeah, sorry, hands were full, buddy. No disrespect meant, it's just too busy. That's why I said I'll get back to it. No problem. Oh, I see you heard that. You're right, never a dull moment when Sasso is here. My goodness, this man can make me work, but I love it. Sasso.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, I appreciate it, man. I can't say it enough. And I think the guys on here, I mean, it causes not only training, knowledge that's imparted to everybody, it's also good entertainment, it's really nice.
Yeah, pleasure.
Hello, Rob.
Look at that attitude.
Yeah.
You see? Don't pull, just hold.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah. I think I sometimes do make the mistake. I still try and pull, but it's the Boeing has been designed to be in the landing attitude already, and that's why you say hold, don't pull. You know, so makes a lot of sense.
Is the check that bring the aircraft in the perfect landing attitude?
Yes. Yeah. Train Simmer, yes, as always, on our Discord, on the Level Up Discord, both the Zibo pilots and the Level Up pilots groups, and the forums, you'll definitely know. The moment something changes, you'll see it immediately. Just make sure that you follow the correct places on the platforms, you know. And usually, as usual, just read my Zibo release notes, because in the additional notes I always put the bit of information there. I really just like this approach. I'm going to do one more or two more replays. I want to see from the runway, and then I want to see from the tower as well. So anyway, if you guys are in a hurry, you guys can leave. We're done. We just enjoying the show now. Lovely. It's so lovely. Yeah, please just make sure when you join my server, my Discord and Zibo's one, you need to click the OK button, otherwise you won't get in. So on the top left-hand corner, there's a room called Start Here Rules, and I think that's pretty explanatory. So just click there, go there, and click the OK button. That will give you all the access rights and stuff that you need. Ooh, I want some screenshots here. Sorry guys, I'm going to probably do this once or twice more. I want some screenshots. Wow, just look at that. That was a very quick recovery, eh?
Yeah, I mean, what you can do there is decrab during the flare, because the runway, the idea is that runway was not contaminated. It was just wet, probably. So what you can do is that you arrive with the decrab, so with the nose into the wind, but then as you are doing the flare, in this case, you give a bit of right rudder in and left aileron while you are in the flare, so you will land on the center line instead of recovering after the touchdown.
I'll have to practice that, Sasa.
That's fine.
You're having a good day, aren't you, Sasa?
Yeah, it's been a nice day off.
Good. Guys, give me a second. I just want to help my son quickly. There we go. Let's do one more from the engine view and then we'll call it a day.
We need another one like that tomorrow, Nico.
Yeah. Now, these guys in this area, man, I tell you, last night when we made this plan, Uncle John, I just thought, you know what, I better let them know. This is going to be fun to get them involved. And so be it. It was awesome.
They never let us down, Nico, ever.
Yeah.
They're almost, well, the South Africa guys are almost as good.
Yeah.
Maybe you can have a chat with them, and that's what we'll do tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll see. So, that's it. That was awesome. Thank you, everybody involved. Guys, I'm going to call it quits now. You know where to find me if you need me. I've got work to do anyway. So, I'll be around.
Oh, fantastic.
You too, Uncle John. And Sasso and everybody else who's still here with us.
Yes. Have a wonderful day, guys.
Thank you, Sasso.
Bye.
Nico.
Bye, Mac.